Hello! So today we'll be doing something totally different. We'll be trying out one TikTok video which I thought it was interesting. Okay, this seemed to be easy. And here are my ingredients: dairy milk and bananas. The bananas are all ready because they have been chopped and frozen. And you will need to freeze the bananas for 2 whole hours. And here's when I made a mistake. So in the TikTok video, it showed that we need to spread the bananas evenly on a plate. But what I did instead was put everything in a bowl. And it got as hard as a rock. It took me like forever to take them out of the bowl. It was so hard. And this was a lesson learned. And don't do the same mistake I did. After a lot of trouble and struggles, I finally made it up. I could get all bananas into the grinder. The next step is to pour all the milk you have into the mixer. And then the best part, take the chocolates, put them inside this mixer. I've taken 2 dairy milk bars. You can take how much ever you want. It depends on you. If you want it to be less sweet, add less chocolate. If you want it to be much chocolatier, add more chocolate. And this is how it looked after grinding. It still didn't have the brown color I expected to have, and so I added a little bit more of dark chocolate this time because I ran out of dairy milk bars. And this outcome was pretty amazing. It was much browner and much tastier. It was much chocolatey and it had the richness of the chocolate. And I loved it. And I figured out the more you grind, the more darker and browner your mixture gets. So I kept on doing it again and again until I get to this level that it became this dark. And now the final part. Taking a mixture out the grinder and putting it inside the bowl to freeze it. This is so satisfying. And before adding the dark chocolate, I had separated a part of the mixture and kept it aside because the dark chocolate wouldn't have made a lot of difference if I wouldn't have kept it aside. And as you can see the difference, the mixture with 2 dairy milk is lighter, whereas the mixture with 1 dark chocolate is pretty dark. And freezing time for 2 hours. And this is how it looks like after 2 hours. It wasn't what I expected to be. I wanted to be much creamier and softer, but it turned out to be hard. And I could feel the crystals when I was scooping them out. This is not an ice cream, it's just a frozen dessert. It has crystals and it was so hard. This is not what ice cream should feel and should be like. Watching the TikTok video again, I think I missed out at one thing. I didn't understand what the white thing she put. Was it milk or was it cream? It makes a lot different, you know. Milk and cream are 2 different things. And now for the taste review. The chocolate taste was fine. It was all good. It was chocolatey and as I told you, it had the richness, but it didn't feel right. Like it was just frozen dessert. I could feel the crystals in my mouth. And that didn't give me a good feeling of it. Though I enjoyed it, but I would do an unfair job calling this an ice cream, but this is not what I expected. The texture looks like an ice cream from far, but it's not what it looks like. The feeling is really different. Let me know if I'll have to do it again using gourds. And why don't you try out and let me know how the outcomes are. Until then, goodbye.